Intense in color, exotic in shape and texture, who can resist the allure of a tropical flower? Fortunately, for those of us who live in climatic extremes, the world of tropical plants is changing. Growing them directly in the garden from May until October is a growing trend, and especially popular in containers and planters. This enables us to enjoy exotic plants here in our northern gardens as well. This is Daily Web TV. We're here today with Stephanie Morris from Connon Nurseries. And Stephanie, it seems we should not underestimate the use of tropical plants.
It's become incredibly popular in Canada. Finally, I mean, here we are going away on vacations to places like Mexico and Florida and the islands, and we see these beautiful tropical flowering plants, and we admire them so greatly.
Yes.
And you know, the bougainvillea, which is just overflowing walls, and the hibiscus and oleander, and we come home and we haven't brought that with us until more recently. And fortunately, these plants are readily available to us now.
That's amazing. I mean, I feel like I'm sitting at a tropical paradise right here. It's gorgeous.
That's the whole idea. That's the whole illusion that color can bring only from plants that are going to be from that kind of tropical climate.
Right.
And also, what's wonderful is watching these beautiful flowering ones that are used in containers also being combined with things like palm trees, great exotic palms, and great ficus trees as well. And that's, again, all part of this tropical look.
Right.
Foliage and big, gorgeous flowering all summer long, really, for months and months.
And we can't resist that. So we have them on our decks and our patios, our balconies. What do we do for the winter?
It's very simple. Towards the end of September, depending on where you are, obviously, you're going to want to get them ready to come indoors.
Okay.
And you want to use a nice insecticidal soap, which is very organic.
Right.
And you're going to want to spray just to be on the safe side, that we're not bringing something inside. And we're going to be bringing them in and hopefully finding a fairly bright place for them for the wintertime, because they're just going to go into a resting mode for the winter. They don't need very much in the way of watering. They're not going to be getting as much light, so they're not going to be as actively growing. So it's better to underwater than overwater.
So easy care and easy transition.
Very easy. And for those that don't even have, space in their homes, you can put up fluorescent lights. That's very easy too. And you might have fluorescent lights in the basement already.
Right.
Stick them in there.
Put them down there and then...
Just get them to survive, because once spring comes, the light levels come up. They immediately start perking up. They respond immediately to spring light.
They're like, yes, summer's here, bloom.
Yeah, that's right. And you'll see them growing, and as soon as they start perking up like that, you can start fertilizing them, and that really starts to push them into the flowering mode. So that really, you can have these tropical patio plants for years if you so wish.
That's incredible. Now, what are some of your favorites?
Whoa.
No, that's a question for you, isn't it?
I love the intense color of this bougainvillea. And it gets very long and drapey, and so you can have it you can use it in a lot of different ways.
Right.
Hanging from the side of a very tall, elegant pot, for example. I love oleanders. There are pink ones like this, for example, that are very fragrant. Jasmine is another thing that is magnificently fragrant. And on a summer evening on your deck with friends, people will say, "What is that incredible fragrance?" So I'm kind of hard pressed, and I have wonderful big oleanders at home that I bring in every winter, and I love them dearly. They're great friends.
What about things like this one here? What's this?
Oh, that's the mandevilla vine.
Beautiful.
Very popular. Intense pink color. And they throw flowers continuously in a nice bright sunny spot in your garden or on your patio. They also come in white. It's the sheer size of the bloom that is so impressive.
It is.
And if you give it a 5-foot support, that's how high it'll grow. If you put
In a year?
Easily. If you put it on an arbor, it's going to want to literally take off. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. Stand back. It really likes
But
to
with
grow.
absolutely fabulous flowers,
Fabulous
right?
flowers indeed, and huge.
What about do hummingbirds like those?
Hummingbirds are attracted to anything that's a trumpet-shaped flower, and they are, if there's nectar there, it doesn't really matter what the flower is, but the brighter colors and the trumpet shape, yes, and so that mandevilla vine would, I'm sure, be a great favorite.
So you really do get that exotic beauty all around.
Absolutely, with nature coming to your garden as well. It's a perfect combination.
Got to love that. Well, thank you so much. And if you want more tips from Stephanie, you can find her by going to connon.ca, and you can also bring a little taste of tropical paradise into your backyard. You've been watching Daily Web TV.